Hi guys, I'd like to do a video for you today on how I straighten my hair and what I use and what I do. The tools that I use is this flat iron. It's Conair. The heat setting goes up to 25, so it doesn't go up really hot, so you don't have to worry about it really damaging your hair. I like to use a comb or a pick, and preferably a wide tooth comb. I like to use claw clips to hold my hair up and hair ties to keep my hair out of the way. And I start mine by, I wash my hair, I do my hair care routine, which I have a video for, and then I let it air dry when I get out, and I usually put jojoba oil in it, to protect it. And before you put any heating tool to your hair, you want to make sure that you put some sort of protective product on it. That way it causes less damage and your hair will look a lot shinier and prettier and healthier and however you want it to look. So I just want to show you what I do now. I've done most of it, but I'll redo this a little bit and then just to show you what I do. So what I would normally do is I'd start from the back. I'd part my hair and then pick a side, put my hair up so it's out of the way, pick a side, and then I start from the back and I just pull pieces like this. So I pull a piece like this, clip this part up, and then start straightening. And then put this out of the way, and then keep going until the front of my head. I find that starting from the back, going to the front is a lot easier for me than going the other way, because then I can see what I'm doing. So, just so you can see what I mean, you might take a piece like this. Now you can see how thick this is. You only want like a ½ inch to an inch, so you might have to, separate the hair like this, clip it up, and then straighten this part of it. Now how I straighten is I start from the scalp, as close to the scalp as you can get, because you don't want to burn the scalp, because it is pretty hot and it will hurt, and then you just go down the hair shaft. So, just to demonstrate, you would take a piece of, or a strand of hair, and you would start as close to the scalp as possible. Now you want to hold it firmly, not too tight and not too loose. And you just go down the hair and you make it straight. And it'll turn out like this. And you can do this on hair that isn't curly. If you have wave in your hair, or say your hair just isn't laying the way you want it to, you can always use a flat iron to, get that nice sleek look. You can even use flat irons to curl your hair too, which is kind of cool. I saw a video on that, but that's another story. So then you take the hair, I'm just going to tie it off so it's not in the way. Now this is the front part. Now it's easier to do the back part because you're just coming down like this. Now how I do the front part is I separate it going this way instead of going this way. That way I can follow the hair along the hairline. So what I do is I take this, and then see how it's following the way the hair is cut? See that? And you just want the nice straight angle. And depending on how thick your hair is, you may have to do this a few times. My hair is pretty thick. So, see how it does that? Okay, there we go. And you can just tuck it. And then I like to separate it again. And I like to do shorter pieces because the thicker you make the hair, the less you're going to be able to straighten it. So, especially with thick hair like mine, I have pretty thick hair, especially when it's in its curly state. So I have to make sure that the amount of hair that I use in the flat iron isn't too much. Otherwise, it kind of defeats the purpose, and it'll only straighten part of it, and then it'll look funny. And this way you can see, especially, you know, like me, my hair is curly up here, you know, not just in the length, but it's curly everywhere. So it's easier for me to see if I've gotten the roots as well, and, you know, the underneath too. So this is the last piece right here. You see how straight and shiny that is? And then you can put some more, you know, some more product in your hair. You know, you can do whatever you want after this point. This side is a little wavy because I put it in a braid and then I took it out, so it's not as straight. But I wasn't looking for stick straight, just, you know, so it's not so curly. But anyway, this is the finished product right here. This is what my hair looks like, so you can see it. I'm going to show you the other side. Like that. And actually, I'll show you the back so you can see it. Let me just comb it out real quick. And a good tip on combing out your hair is to make sure you do the underneath. I know a lot of people who don't think that they have to comb the underneath of their hair at all. They just comb the top, and as long as the top looks good, you know, they're good to go. But they also are the ones who complain how ratty and, you know, unkept their hair looks and how unhealthy it is. So it's always good to start, you know, flip your hair over, comb it, flip it back, comb, you know, this part of it like this, and then comb the outside. Alright, so now that it's combed, I'll show you the back. Okay, so this is what it looks like. So hopefully you can see that. If not, let me know. And that's how I straighten my hair. I only straighten my hair once a week. I try to use, you know, jojoba oil or whatever oil I have, you know, to keep it, you know, to keep the ends healthy. And, you know, it's always good when you're done, excuse me, to grab some sort of oil, you know, some sort of hair oil or protectant or whatever it is that you have, and, you know, put it on the ends. Make sure that the ends are nice and coated. And if your hair is a little bit more greasy than my hair, because I have pretty dry hair, so a lot of grease, I, you know, like it. It makes my hair really soft. Sorry, hair oil, not grease. But, you know, just take a very, very little bit and just do the very ends, and it will help your hair, and you will notice a difference. So this is how it looks, and I hope that helped you, and I will see you on my next video. Take care. Bye-bye.